Good evening, viewers, and welcome to today's edition of the news. First, let's have a look at the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi elected as leader of Lok Sabha, BJP and NDA parliamentary party unanimously. Nongpo MLA requests Bindas aim to withdraw hunger strike. Bindas aim rejected invitation of the Deputy Commissioner. Government has taken a decision to introduce the step marking system in MBOs. And District Medical Health Officer NHM Ribhoi District held a felicitation ceremony at UCC College. And now for the news in detail. NDA parliamentary party has unanimously elected Narendra Modi as its leader. During the NDA parliamentary party meeting in New Delhi, senior BJP leader and Union Minister Rajnath Singh moved a proposal to elect Modi as NDA leader, and it was supported by the leaders for all NDA constituents. He has also been elected as the leader of BJP in Lok Sabha and BJP parliamentary party. Proposing the name of Modi, Rajnath Singh said that he is the most suitable person for the post. Supporting the proposal, Amit Shah said this is not only the wish of leaders sitting in the NDA parliamentary party meeting and also of the 140 crore people of this country. Nongpo MLA Meryl Bonds aim today urged Bindas aim to withdraw her hunger strike, which started from yesterday at Secretariat Shillong. Speaking to the press, he said that the status of the road is under process, and he urged the people of Umden areas and all the villages to be patient. He further said that the project is under the pipeline and waited for funding from the Ministry of Donor.
I would like to request citizens to be patient. This is the project which is under the pipeline. It is under process. The concept paper, the DPR, from the Ministry of Donor, the funding we are awaited from the Ministry of Donor for around 20 kilometers, which before it was 10 kilometers, but recently we had a review that it will be up to Umden, the intermediate lane, for the first phase. And my request to Kong Bindas Im to withdraw her hunger strike. She has been there in additional secretariat since yesterday. My humble request is that to be patient. Even to her also I express my sincere thanks, and to the people who went there to be with her, to accompany also, I express my sincere thanks. But my sincere request is that to please withdraw the hunger strike.
Bindas Aim, a resident of Maulong Nongtlu village of Ribhoi district, rejected the invitation of the Deputy Commissioner of East Khasi Hills district to discuss on her demand at his office chamber. Speaking to the media, she informed that her agitation will continue until the government promises to fulfill her demand. She also said that the Deputy Commissioner today, through the police department, had invited her to meet at 4 o'clock, but she clearly mentioned that she declined the invitation. Instead, she demanded that if they wanted to discuss or talk, they should come to the place that she agitated.
Nagaliang dengan akan kaji kata gaji kat dia keren begini. Nagaliang dengan ngamla ban le je keren haga office jengki kila da kidon kamban je keren na kila ban wan ni haja ka ban hasyong ane kan nagaliang jong ka health department bangkin patwan hangnya dremen ne I madam Iwan Syah yang ai di polis kimot banwan Syah yang anangnya kimot le gerak yang Syah hospital ban le medical yang kena kalian juga ngak kentak ngam tre ban le hospital.
Education Minister Rakam A. Sangma has informed that the government has taken a decision to introduce a step marking system in the Meghalaya Board of School Education. He said the CBSE or ICSE patterns are adopting grading and marking system in the evaluation process of the examination.
CBSE pattern, ICSE pattern, because they adopt the grading and the step marking system in the evaluation process of the examination. We are also planning to introduce step marking system in the Meghalaya Board of School Education, and we will examine on this. And yes, so we want to have because practically now what is happening is a question is set for mathematics question of 5 marks. There's a process, there's a system how to put in the formula, how to calculate the algebra, how to calculate the numerical. All system is there. After completing all the system and the process, but finally the result came out.
Minister in charge of Power, A.T. Mandal, maintained that the retrofitting of Umiam Bridge and Dam will be completed by the end of July or August. However, soon the vehicles travelling through Umiam Bridge will be asked to go zigzag way. Further talking about the power scenario in the state, the minister said that there were frequent power cuts in the recent days as the last cyclone Remal has devastated the power distribution and the transmission system. The officials of the MEECL are working out on it. He also said that the state is in a better position in terms of power scenario.
What I told you, that July end or August, first week of August. We are working also to allow the vehicle to pass in zigzag way so that we can work in a better way to complete the work. So 2 lane, no, left and right wing, if you go down, we'll allow some vehicle to go to right, then take a left turn to the already completed concrete one, then they go. And then they took the right again to exit. So by the meantime, we'll cover the portion which will not allow them to go. I think that the last cyclone Remal has devastated our power distribution and transmission system. So we are working on it. Somewhere you might have seen that our ground staffs, they are working day and night to see that power supply is restored as early as possible.
The 5 conglomerations of the traditional heads have impressed upon the KHADC that the role of the Rangbashnongs and Dorbashnongs should be clearly defined in the Meghalaya Building Bylaws 2021 in the issuance of the building permission. Talking to reporters after the meeting, Rangbashnong of Mopat J. Walang said that there is no definition of the role of the Rangbashnong or Dorbashnong in the issuance of the building permission. Meanwhile, Deputy CEM of KHADC Pinchangan NCM said that the state government has recognized the council as one of the authority to issue the building permission as per the provisions laid down. He informed that the Dorbashnongs wanted that there should be a clarity in the bylaws on their role in the issuance of the building permission.
State government telah itu yang kumgawai ga authority bangin issue yang building permissions kat kum ka Meghalaya urban building bylaws hoi kedan gawai ka clause ka baong ba ka authority kala ban shushu ginu gi document ladadon kam di haitai bentai clause ni Rung ya kata ba ong ba endon kam ya ka accommodation dong Rangbashnong. Jin ho ka ba shai na Rangbashnong ba hoy kan ni kayin la shna lupa swaban pili kam ya kan ka building permission ki hata ka discount dia kata ro kam don ka ba shai ba ite kata ro ki ko ban penrung kum ka we na ka bylaws.
MLA of Mairang Medba Lingdo along with the officers of PWD inspected the road at Laddo Mauro Mauli yesterday. The inspection is to ensure that the construction will continue so that it can be completed at the earliest. He said that the main aim is to connect all the villages in rural areas and also promised to follow up regarding the 2 roads from Nongklau to Kinrut Nongkrem and from So Dadek till Umtro.
Ini rayo ira sanction na kabenta ini kisurok ila kimai kisnong muli ay medom sini bat kunjuru hakaju upor na kabenta kituki surok kibade na do nong kinako nong klau sa Kinrut nongkrem kituru lakung gunungi lakmi uti ba hakanika sibnai tam dunai ngi kmi uti ba in sayot lai function.
The District Medical Health Officer NHM Ribhoi District held a felicitation ceremony yesterday at UCC College Umbir to honor A&M nurses. Deputy Commissioner Arpit Upadhyay attended the event as the chief guest, accompanied by Dr. A.R. Marak, additional DMHO. The ceremony recognized the outstanding contributions of A&M nurses and supervisors in conducting institutional deliveries throughout the district during the year 2023-2024. In his address, Upadhyay expressed his gratitude to the A&M nurses, ASHA workers and health staff for their dedicated service despite numerous challenges.
Not an easy task to be available to the pregnant woman, to a person who is in dire need at every time, at all hours, night time, during monsoons, when the road is bad, when you have to walk on foot for immunization, for village health and sanitation days. So I have understood these challenges which you face little bit, and it has always been an inspiration for me. Whenever I am thinking of something, some challenges come up, I always see that, okay, in a remote corner, in a village, they will have a case of refusal, but still our A&M, our ASHA, our health staff is always ready to do their duty.
The Meghalaya State Pollution Control Board celebrated World Environment Day at Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, Moplang yesterday. The purpose of conducting in the outskirts of the city was to spread awareness and instill the young mind the need of preserving the environment. The program was held at the Laukantang of the Hima, Moplang. The Commissioner and Secretary of Forest and Environment Praveen Bakshi was the chief guest in the presence of Chairman of MSPCB Arti Naina Malai, among others. NPP leader and Cabinet Minister Rakam A. Sangma slammed the BJP, accusing it of focusing more on Hindutva than governance in the last 10 years. Stating that it is a wake-up call, the NPP leader said his party will soon sit and introspect the result of the Lok Sabha elections. Meanwhile, the NPP has asked Lok Sabha member Ricky A.J. Sinkon to convince the centre to implement ILP in the state. Sangma also said that the three-time MP Vincent H. Bala failed to convince the centre to implement ILP in the state, and now the responsibility is on the VPP MP to get it done.
It is not about alliance. It is not about alliance. It's a what you call people has brushed NPP with the BJP this time, but it's completely different, right? It's also really listen for the BJP also, because they have always talk about their ideology rather than governance. But I hope this NDA government will be the balanced government, and will certainly, being the part of the NDA, we will continue to get the benefit of the central government. Lesson for it's a wake-up call for everybody, and we accept what happens. So maybe happen for the best. We will still definitely NPP will come back strong in serving, working, and protecting the troubles and the peoples. Introspect, our honorable chief minister, our president will call for call for a meeting of review of all the party workers.
And now for the weather report. Maximum temperature 24.9 degrees Celsius, minimum temperature 17 degrees Celsius, relative humidity in the morning 82% and in the evening 90%, rainfall 0.6 millimeters, forecast moderate rain and thunder shower is likely to occur at many places. Now let's have a look at the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi elected as leader of Lok Sabha, BJP and NDA parliamentary party unanimously. Nongpo MLA requests Bindas' aim to withdraw hunger strike. Bindas' aim rejected invitation of the Deputy Commissioner. Government has taken a decision to introduce a step marking system in Embos. And District Medical Health Officer NHM Ribhoi District Health Felicitation Ceremony at UCC College. Well, that's all we have for you in today's edition of the news. Do tune in tomorrow at the same time and same channel. Have a good night.